Hi everybody, it's Fatih again and welcome to my second Modern Systems Analysis and Design tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn chapter 2, which includes the origins of software. Okay, now let's start. Learning objectives. We will learn, explain outsourcing, describe 6 different sources of software, discuss how to evaluate off-the-shelf software, and explain roles and its role in software development. Now, introduction. There are various sources of software for organizations. There are criteria to evaluate software from different sources, the impact of reviews on software development. Systems acquisition, outsourcing. Turning over responsibility of some or all of an organization's information systems, applications, and operations to an outside firm. Outsourcing examples. Here are 2 examples. First one, a company that runs payroll applications for clients, and second one, a company that runs your applications at your site. Now, reasons to outsource. Cost effective, take advantage of economies of scale, and free up internal resources. Reduce time to market, increase process efficiencies. System development is a non-core activity for the organization. Now, sources of software. Information technology services firm, packaged software producers, enterprise-wide solutions, application service providers, open source software, in-house developers. In figure 2.1, sources of application software shown, you can see. Okay. Information technology services firms. They help companies develop custom information systems for internal use, develop, host, and run applications for customers, provide other services. Packaged software producers. They serve many market segments. Software ranges from broad-based packages to niche packages. Look, there's general ledger, daycare management. Okay. Software runs on microcomputers to large mainframes. Prepackaged software is off-the-shelf software. Prepackaged software is turnkey software. Off-the-shelf software at best meets 70% of organizations' needs. Oh, here's a table you can read. Okay. Prepackaged software, Microsoft project. Look in this figure. Enterprise solutions software. Enterprise resource planning systems that integrate individual traditional business functions into modules, enabling a single seamless transaction to cut across functional boundaries. SAP AG is the leading vendor of ERP systems. Enterprise solutions software continues with figure 2 to 3. Functional areas supported by Oracle's Business Suite for small to medium businesses. Application Service Provider, ASP, an organization that remotely hosts and runs computer applications for other companies, typically on a per-use or license basis. Application Service Providers buy, install, maintain, and upgrade the applications. Application Service Providers purchase or license applications from other software vendors. Managed Service Provider, MSP, an organization that remotely provides customized computer applications and network-based services for other companies for a monthly or per-use fee. MSPs provide the ability to gain access to large and complex systems without the expense and time-consuming implementation. Now, open source software. Let's see open source software. Freely available, including source code developed by a community interested people performs the same functions as commercial software. Examples: Linux, MySQL, Firefox. In-house development. If sufficient system development and expertise with the chosen platform exists in-house, then some or all of the system can be developed by the organizations of staff. Hybrid solutions involving some purchased and some in-house components are common. Look here at the table. It's comparison of 6 different sources and software companies. You can read it. Okay. Off-the-shelf software. Most common criteria for selecting: cost. Comparing the cost of developing the same system in-house with the cost of purchasing and licensing the software package. Functionality. The tasks that the software can perform and the mandatory, essential, and desired system features. Vendor support. Whether or how much support the vendor can provide and at what cost. Viability of vendor. Can the software adapt to changes and system, software, and hardware? Flexibility. How easy is to customize and software? Customize the software. Documentation. Is the user's manual and technical documentation understandable and up to date? Response time. How long it takes the software package to respond to users' requests in an interactive session. Ease of installation. A measure of the difficulty of loading the software and making it operational. Now, validating purchased software information. Use a variety of information sources. Collect information from vendor, software documentation, technical marketing literature. Request for proposal. RFP is a document provided to vendors asking them to propose hardware and system software that will meet the requirements of new system. Sometimes called a request for quote, RFQ. Based on vendor bids, analyst selects best candidates. Use a variety of information sources. Now, information sources for RFP. Vendor's proposal, running software through a series of tests, feedback from other users of the vendor's product, independent software testing servers, articles in trade publications. Reuse. The use of previously written software resources, especially objects and components in new applications. Commonly applied to 2 different development technologies: object-oriented development, component-based development. Reuse. Commonly applied to 2 different development technologies. First one, object-oriented development. Second one, component-based development. Object class encapsulates data and behavior of common organizational entities. Component-based development. Components can be as small as objects or as large as pieces of software that handle single business functions. Object-oriented development reuse is using object classes in more than one application. Component-based development reuse is the assembly of an application from many different components at many different levels of complexity and size. Here is a figure, investments necessary to achieve reusable components. Cost and benefits of reuse. You can see easily. Now, approach to reuse. Ad hoc. Individuals are free to find and or develop reusable assets on their own. Facilitated. Developers are encouraged to practice reuse. Managed. Development, sharing, and adoption of reusable assets is mandated. Designed. Mandating assets be designed for reuse as they are being designed for specific applications. Now here a table, it's 4 approaches to reuse. Okay, you can see and read. And the summary part. In this chapter, you will learn how to explain outsourcing, describe 6 different sources of software, discuss how to evaluate off-the-shelf software, explain reuse and its role in software development. Now we finished our second chapter in this lesson. I hope you understood. I hope you learned lots of information. And if you have still questions, especially for tables and figures, you can send us emails, and I will try to back to you. Thanks for watching and listening to me. I hope we will see each other on the next tutorials. See you later.